comfortable situation.
Angel playing that. Already some info, but they're trying to get up past this wall, and they'll let him through. FUT in trouble by losing laps, but they still need to fight behind.
Spike down A.
See that Spike sitting there in flashes. They try to hold back side. Such a pesky, difficult place to hold. But they're doing it. They've been able to trade 1-for-1 here. Buzz is so weak, and RB healthy, having to take a step back. Concerned, paranoid perhaps, of the flank. The pressure applied from the extremities. Buzz holding. U-Haul somehow getting away with nothing but a sliver of HP. Being traced. And followed. Prowler not quite finding its mark. 2v2. Kiwi. RB, he was the healthy one. He's fallen. It's all on to Buzz. And he's gotten it down to 1. The nade right click. The swing out to buy time. He tries to reload. And the timing could not be worse. FUT get the pistol.
Yep. 3 kills for him. I think he's the guy who thinks he has the most pressure out of everybody on this team right now.
Dispatched.
Fallen with the opener. Buzz passing by. You were just talking about the pressure.
Ooh.
Seize is going to be nice, but there's just no follow-up with it.
Yeah, not comboed with anything.
There.
So off of the orb and off of the Seize that they've seen. They hold the line for just a moment. Down long, now funneling out of Octagon. That's going to hurt. That nade backside. He's able to get out because of the stimmy, but MrFaliN just swings into his death.
Those are 2 fights that look like they might be dry, but instead there's Util that's forcing them to take the fights.
They flip things. MOJJ has shown up. Molly at his feet. Momentary delay.
Ooh, the orb too. Not momentary anymore.
Off the nade, MaKo still staying alive. Battered.
23.
Spammed and now bruised. As soon as the orb goes down, vision will be given. MaKo on the hold, trying to keep him back, and he cannot. RB still playing with the Sheriff. The reposition is, you've seen both jump out of hookah. Side step, that Molly's gonna help.
That Molly missed, I think.
Did it?
No,
No.
it just barely didn't.
And it's just enough to buy time. Well,
Be able to reset, but DRX is gonna be able to use this timing to take the fight, but he still wins it.
what? And he gets away?
Out of the map.
Ah, it's just criminal that he's able to do that with the classic and then survive. The Bulldog now finding it. You mentioned it just a few moments ago. It was preserved from the previous round. And it's finding its mark. stax trying to snatch him back into this thing. They still have 2 rifles to play with.
RB went hunting with the Spike alone. He was the only person who got past that wall. And then the second player who picked it up ended up dying farther back, but the Spike went farther in.
stax trying to have to reach his way out of the cover to grab the Spike, but instead it's a flash out looking to take the fight, and it's qRaxs who wins it out.
There are some key ults here close. I mean, there's one. I wasn't even talking about that one.
You were just saying. That's unreal. This is a very good sign for what we're in for. If it's going to continue to be things like that, where rifles do not matter, wouldn't think so. But I also wouldn't think we'd be in this position in the first place. AtaKaptan playing on the other side of the wall. He's able to take down one. You see the Molly soar across the sky as Captain takes a second. I mean, the Sheriffs might be the MVP of this if this continues. The Molly by
Buzz ready to go.
Flash, showstopper, 2 done. Buzz looking for the 3rd, but the op finds its mark. It's just momentary though.
And nobody there to help out to break the Seekers for Kiwi, so even though he gets that shot forward.
Yeah. In through short, Buzz has already taken the line. Kiwi on the other side, and the no-scope lands, now upgraded to a weapon. Satcheling across, looking for the 2nd. The crosshair was moved just a bit too early.
Had to make a solo play. stax was coming from behind.
Orbital strike dropped, Zest falling too. qRaxs rotating over. Back towards A where the Spike ticks away. MaKo not able to land the shots. AtaKaptan wins that out. It's stax on the flash and on the swing. You wonder what it is that the play is because RB's playing so safe, so far off. Having stax takes the fight by himself, and AtaKaptan wins both. Pushed off, and it seems like for the first time this map, there may be some pressure stand. There it is, Zest getting tagged up. He's done, he's dropped. AtaKaptan flashed, naded, trying to tuck. And it's actually off of a Molly. AtaKaptan gets one back.
They tried to go through with the Viper wall up. That thing does so much damage so fast with the decay too. If you are moving while
30
it pops,
seconds left.
you're dead.
One enemy
No real option to flip. No real option to go forward.
Outplays the 3 other EMEA teams in this tournament. Jeez.
Wow. Little things, man, the timing.
He's up to 11.
Kiwi finding the window to take the wide swing and hold that angle during the peak from Zest is just beautiful.
Okay, this is important here for MaKo.
Oh, bigger for MOJJ.
He's behind it. This time he's rushing though.
last player standing.
What?
Things are
What is
falling
going on?
apart very quickly.
qRaxs just one tap 2 players.
Can you preserve the gun? No.
I'm not even looking where he died the last time.
Exact same play.
Finally gonna find a kill though.
As he just thought he was unlucky the first time. Surely they don't do that again. He was. Where do they reset off of this? He may be in trouble.
Dead. He's dead.
He's got to understand that there was some showers presence. You just didn't know how much. Meanwhile, the hit's out towards B. AtaKaptan still holding elbow. Showstopper in his face, and it's traded.
So lucky trade for AtaKaptan, but Buzz, I don't know if he should be dying there. Either way, they've corralled them on the site. I thought this was going to be a good round for DRX because they could fall off and play the post plant. Win condition for them, but now they can.
They still have the orbital strike from Zest. Currently holding elbow. Has to stay alive. Prowler in the face of RB. The snap out onto MOJJ is clean. And RB's left alone. The safety valve gone. He's gotten it down to 1. Looking for the target, and it's not it.
Traded ults all around right now.
He's gone so far up.
Finished.
It's going to be 1 for 1.
The Molly's gone though. That Brimo gone again.
FUT still have so many tools. They have the orbital strike, that's 1. They have the pit, they have the nightfall 2. Everything dumped into this. Numbers still up. FUT now pushing forward, trying to jump out of the site. And it's chaotic. stax and MaKo, the 2 that remain. The defuse is almost gotten to half, but it's interrupted. MaKo, 1v3, and that's the round. If there's anyone coming up in the second to confirm, but he gives the space back up.
So happy to take dry fights again, and Buzz is dead.
That nade causing some problems. The Trailblazer out. They have hookah control as well here. It's a little bit of a stronger push, but they can play through the smokes. The toggling of utility is so nice by the controllers. He's gonna try to funnel his way out. Can they hold the line once more? Numbers big for FUT, and they're just getting better.
30 seconds left.
Zest subbed in into a 1v4. Face of a showstopper, a Prowler. There's nothing he can do.
Original idea and what comes in this pistol. Do they even have the ideas to play here?
Knife cleared. Buzz with the spam pushed off the angle. Nade in his face. RB now understanding there is some presence. He gets the kill. The patience pays off. Now with 13 seconds left, the spike still hasn't been sent out. It's still trying to push its way out from short.
10 seconds left.
They're getting the openings. Can Buzz play spoiler in the face of the smoke? He gets the kill. But you're right. Just a little over a second.
And they also have the boombot to help them clear back down short and get into lamps.
DRX need this moment. They need this pistol. stax needs to convert, and he cannot. Silence, and there it is. They tried to use the showstopper. Buzz looking to greet them early. Kiwi, is he gonna find a target? No, the show stopped. Zest with 3.
DRX until now, that nade gonna force him out of position.
That's a miserable area to hold, man. It's just so difficult. No real room to escape, and he's overwhelmed by the...
So tough.
Zest clearing out the haunt, clearing out Kiwi. He was hot in the previous round. Can he continue? stax falling. RB.
Flash went in the TP.
Yeah, that's not what the intent was. RB with 2. Spam expecting to pre-fire. Buzz finds the timing on MrFaliN. It's all MOJJ by himself. RB's gotten it to half. MOJJ is healthy! And that's it. stax on the other side of the smoke, not winning an opener.
Come on, man. There it is again. He just ran.
No help at all. There was a dry fight. That one going in favor of Buzz. It was labored.
Yeah, interesting too. MOJJ has been
Knife 2, not catching Buzz. Kiwi's looking for it. It's another kill.
big ults. Zest investing his. Buzz has his as well. RB with the KO.
10 seconds left.
Spike now down. Side control in favor of FUT for now. But it seems like a weak grip. DRX snatching it out of their hands. qRaxs on trade. Showstopper still in play, and it looks like he's trying to hold it. He succeeds. Carries into... Now Nightfall used. He's gonna attack 2 if I'm not mistaken. Kiwi with the kill with the nade.
How many paint shell kills is he gonna get?
Too many.
There's one used.
Trying to go up top. I mean, we're just getting teased with these showstoppers not going off. MaKo and RB holding it back. They can still do this. This is a 2v2. Spike in hand. Yeah, 35 seconds left. RB could be rezzed.
30 seconds left.
Is that going to bait the swing out? stax is creeping forward, but he's flashed. It's all on to qRaxs, and his comeback continues.
Ooh, going out.
FUT getting pushed off, and he's dead.
For a hunt when MrFaliN's dead.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Oh, that's up close! Buzz with another! Buzz with 2! The slow, methodical approach might be the answer this time, maybe? Maybe it's the pistols, or perhaps it's just going to be more DRX just cleaning him up. Flash out of the smoke as he tries to tuck into bench, and he's caught. That's a weapon in the hands of Kiwi. Zest tucking. They've lost showers.
MaKo, that could help.
8 HP. I mean, do you invest it here? No one goes potentially. It's safe to spam, and another kill for MaKo. 8 HP, 8 bullets, stax in half. He has to pull off. Can stax to a 1v3 by himself. He's trying to get knifed, and he cannot. Of course, it's a thrifty. Yeah, certainly not the intent.
They're blocking each other now.
Playing closer, the spacing is not great. Pacing on it's a bit more labor too. MaKo with another. And now they funnel forward. 3 remain for the attacking side. And it's been equalized at 3. He's stacked so weak, he still gets a kill onto the opposing Sentinel. Buzz has gotten it half, 3/4 of the way. He's just gonna hold it. And that's exactly what he does.
That's just crazy there. Both of the players up in tower, they get aftershocked off. They have no chance of finding that spam while smoked up with the elevation differences, all of it. Crazy part here, I think RB was trying to let himself die. Obviously he's gonna look for the kills, but allow the 2 players who were flanking with him to not be spotted so that they can surprise him again. But MOJJ with the underpass flank cancels that, still allows that defuse to start very early.
You mentioned the need for FUT to avoid a slow start. Find themselves down 1, not really investing into this next round. While DRX have Bulldogs, I mean, across the board.
Haunt held as well for the players inside of halls there. Pretty good setup. AtaKaptan gonna start farming up these orbs. You can get plenty on this specific round here.
I believe they've already gotten 2.
The dish one, the arcade one, they're gonna stop at this point.
No.
Let's go for the exec.
Yeah, not wanting min-max any further, they start to funnel their way forward out. Remember, the lighter weaponry that they have, how do they manage the disadvantage? So far, they cannot. Buzz has already gotten 2. MaKo tucking into the smoke, stax popping back out, and he's paying for it with his life. MaKo now holding the angle. You see the haunt.
30
Spike
seconds.
rotating back up, and it's going to be Buzz to receive. Here's him running. Blows off a kneecap and blows off a head. Buzz with 4.
And here's that point where it either becomes a slow start from FUT or they start to clap back. This is DRX's pick. We've seen so many successes from them on this map. The way they play it is unique as well. A lot of times you saw the Fade only being used when it was like the Omen from Na'Vi way back when. They really reinvented this sort of idea. The Fade Neon. Other teams have been bringing in the Fade as well, just really unique haunts to be found. FUT with indecision there, you can tell. You saw the Kiwi wanted to go into halls there with a flash from qRaxs, but MrFaliN already walking the other way. Leading his team towards this B site. Buzz 5-0 so far.
A heater of a start, especially given the performance he had on the first map too. He's just picking up right where he left off.
That up.
If FUT end B here, MOJJ is in position to potentially push to spawn. All right, I wonder how much of that that's gonna draw back. Stax is down, Buzz swinging in. He has two served up right in front of him, but he couldn't see any of them. RB looking to cut off the rotations, and it's qRaxs who drops him.
Now AtaKaptan has his ult too.
30 seconds left.
MOJJ holding any rotation into the side, not anymore. 25 seconds too.
Orbital strike drop, Zest, 85 HP. Kiwi cleans him up, that's a spike down. MaKo not able to hold their space. The thing is, you have Buzz who's still playing up in tower, and they have to clear it, they have to check it. It's well considered by MOJJ. Off of the neural theft, AtaKaptan does get the spike down, and there's just way too much for stax to handle. Do they just cut losses here? Do they rotate off? MaKo's the only one who's still alive.
Storm on arcade entrance instead. MaKo on the site this time.
Kiwi's pushed his way into Canteen to cut off the rotations, and he could be the linchpin on it. A 1-for-1, but the damage done. There's the first, and there's the second. The delay done, the Rolling Thunder invested, and that's gonna hit them all.
Nobody can follow up on the stuns right now. There's 3 players stuck in halls.
They don't have dish control either. MOJJ is posted up there right now. Providing cover, stax flash on the turn, tries to get the shots, he cannot.
Cage trigger.
It's another clean.
Could do damage. Double stun connected.
But only 1 kill found.
The follow-up from stax doesn't work out either. Buzz again in trouble alone.
Has utility to delay.
Kiwi's still up to help in this fight.
There's the first nano, and it's a pinch. They're rotating in from the southern side. They've got him boxed in.
He's looking though, AtaKaptan ready for it.
AtaKaptan the first to fall. Buzz on the swing. The timing is great. MrFaliN joins him. But Kiwi finding the space to open the site. The problem is the spike's out of reach.
Look at MOJJ. He's instantly going down underpass. Mind the timing together.
Maybe. Zest gets the kill. Kiwi left alone.
He's gonna run all the way arcade? No.
Managed to get the spike, and he's gotten it down into a 1v2.
That haunt
Close
hurts.
plant situation, but you're right, the haunt. Nightfall used though. You see Judge getting value in the hands of Buzz. MaKo with the ult, but Kiwi with the swing.
Somehow got through that smoke is Zest deep, RB flanking as well.
Yeah, he just got hit by a trip though.
Look at MOJJ. He's gonna be way too late. Util out though, qRaxs.
Surely you consider the positioning there. They've taken the site back. They've taken the space.
Oh, it's not planted for them
No.
whatsoever. No
They don't
util
have
to deny this. It's over.
1 enemy remaining.
What a call. Thrown asunder under the blunder of their own fumble.
Execution, where's it at?
You have 2 on site, and the orbital strike should separate. It does. MOJJ not able to find a second. As stax is on their trade, Buzz, who's going to be rotating so late, still has that lockdown to play around. So if they commit to the site, they're going to have him trapped in.
Remember, AtaKaptan just uses Brim ult too, can't break it.
No Hulse control for FUT. What's the play? How did they commit? qRaxs has been spotted. He was stunned, and now dead.
Here it is, inside of Sand. They're not using it!
3v3 here, and it instantly falls apart. They're going to funnel their way out. RB has a chance to play spoiler, but he's sectioned off, and he's dead. Only taking 1 with him. MaKo on the swing. Buzz finding value with it.
Oh gosh.
Zest is still here. He's playing far off. All he has is a classic though, and the classic works! Buzz with 3! Which is interesting because they should have heard it go off. MaKo trying to anchor between him and the turret. AtaKaptan's caught in a hard place. MaKo looking for another, not able to clean Kiwi up.
1 enemy remaining.
Spam just not landing, but that's all right because qRaxs was there to save it.
Kiwi's still
Spike
hunting.
planted.
RB getting real close to attempting this 1v4, but oh no. He's going for the knife.
Got a knife? What kind of skin
The
is there on the
stun
knife?
too to try to catch him.
What's the skin on the knife? Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it.
Does have the spike as well, so I mean, 2 kills for him, that's it. Kiwi going for the neon. Ult slides in, gets canceled, deleted. But everybody playing.
They wanted to go an underpass, but there it is. Orbital strike, rolling thunder, and lockdown all invested almost simultaneously. Lockdown's cleared. Zest on the swing, 10 HP.
Already defusing.
He's already gotten it to half. That's huge. in the face of the Molly, stays alive.
Still an aftershock for MrFaliN too.
They're both so weak. MOJJ on the swing, and he's found. Spotted. There's the aftershock that you were just mentioning. Now the fault line, the swing is there. RB's already gotten it, and Zest is gonna hold it the whole way!
But it did land in favor of them, and now, oh my goodness. RB's so quick.
So confident,
but
but
right back.
Kiwi's even more.
That's just crazy. Love it. We just mentioned the Neon versus Neon battle.
MrFaliN looking to deal some damage, but it's actually stax who walks away with 2.
That's the classic FUT play right there. Yo, let's get that Cypher ult on board by ASE so often.
They're so fast. Everything is pacey, and it nets him a kill. But the pace is injected right back as the defense holds the line. Still with that though, the spike out of reach currently. Picked up by MaKo.
These guys are just getting spammed through. Almost all the kills in the last 3 did not come with sight.
MrFaliN 1v2, not able to convert.
MaKo expect it to come super fast. Oh gosh. I'm not even considering the fact that they could push him.
Oh, MOJJ was in such a good position, but RB wise to it, swings out from sand, cleans him up, and that was the last line of defense that they had on site proper.
Post plans. It's stuff like this that interrupts them. MaKo's Molly is out.
It's a 2v2 here. qRaxs has picked up a weapon. Time is short.
Last player standing.
Why, he just turned on MaKo. Crazy! Oh, not at the same time.
Off your feet!
And that is how things erupt. The Rolling Thunder. RB with the wall up, and it's Buzz who gets the kill. Pushing forward, trying to get value with the stuns, but it's qRaxs who stays alive. Filthy has a chance for the 3rd, but no.
He's got the Brim ult here. Could catch something else.
There's the spike. AtaKaptan holding for now.
Oh, he tapped to try to bait it out.
It never came. How do they go about this?
Flash out!
Stax on the flash. Note how weak he is. 54 HP. Had to take AtaKaptan down. Cannot. 2v2 now. Now ult invested. And that's going to keep RB at bay for now. Stuck on the outside looking in. He's healthy. He's got ult. Dares challenge. And AtaKaptan holds him back.
AtaKiwi with the ult.
There are 2 here. Zest flashed. Couldn't see a thing.
Reminiscent of that round that they closed out against ASE. Under bash control though.
Yeah, well done by RB to fill that space. Fight back a little bit on the crunch.
Manastorm to delay the fight against this ult. They're gonna go for it still.
Flash, and they're just taking the damage. Buzz glad to take one with them, jumping out with the shorty and finding the kill on a Kiwi.
And what a strange decision for FUT. Nobody was gonna get locked down, detained from that. They could have just stayed out. How's that work? Whoa. Still gets the kill. Push was coming in. They sure.
I don't know if it was the fact that the rope went off, but you're already starting the rotates come through.
Ooh, they don't have Hall's control, and they're not on site. So yes, they might have bought that fake.
He's
oh,
behind
the
him.
double flank.
RB is behind Kiwi right now.
Can he get his revenge? Backstab with the Vandal. No time for the knife, of course.
AtaKaptan and MrFaliN both with ults. Big ones. The first used, and it's traded right back. Now that all that's out of the way, they still have 3 ults on the side of DRX.
Counter breach ult coming.
I mean, they've got it primed and ready to go. How on earth do you navigate everything that they're throwing at you? A kill like that is certainly going to help. It's Zest on the equalizer. Orbital strike dropped. Fire falling from the skies. As it's only 1 left on defense. MrFaliN. Can he keep the map alive? 1v2. MaKo creeping forward. Assassination style takes us to Haven. Your flank from DRX. MOJJ is only going to have to deal with 2, but he might have his hands full anyway. Yep. MaKo clean. How much more can they find as Buzz gets a second trying to spam through, and that's, you can't ask for much more of a retake for DRX.
That dart is perfect out of Zest.
With the Bucky right out of the smoke, he's paranoid, but the wingman doesn't spot him. He doesn't spot him at all! RB with 2. Robbed of the 3rd, courtesy of MaKo. Finally landing it, switching weapons and getting them all.
Oh, he's gonna. Hello?
He repositions and he's cleared. Doesn't matter, FUT still gets what they want. Zest.
For the first time in that execute, looks like there's so much coming at you. There's so little to do if you're the player's backside except get off. I'm surprised they didn't make that decision.
Maybe a little overconfidence. Footer on the board. Note here with this hit, it's going to be really difficult to find space for the op in the hands of Buzz. Kiwi has already gotten the kill out onto stax. And the defenses of DRX are crumbling. You see him trying to funnel out of the site, trying to flood their way through! But Zest with two, and MaKo does it as well. Zest with the lineup, with the fault line to provide cover and allow him to take the angle, but the rest of the hits headed towards C, and RB greets him.
Maybe not.
It was just the foot, and he doesn't land it. Pushed off of it for now, he's gonna continue to explore. Meanwhile, once again, the hit towards B, and stax with the hold!
What a flash out of
Help, RB, it's just you here. Actually, that fault line from really far away is nice. That's well done.
They're trying to break the util inside a garage.
But DRX are ready for it. The paranoia, the stun. Kiwi's dead again.
That's like 3 times he dies first in the exact same thing, and it's the same lurk for MrFaliN. This time it might find value. Where's Zest?
Perfect.
Nothing.
Right in between the...
Remember, the retake was perfect. 4 DRX on this pistol.
Spike
Oh, and they've got tools. Full house of ults.
Just wonder how much desperation FUT really feel here. Do they dare invest one of their ults in an attempt to secure this? It's such a difficult decision. You're down 5 rounds in an elimination map. Traded Buzz, dropped the weapon. You drop the op. Went for lighter weaponry, but it's Zest who cleans things up. And target's close by. Found. And he gets away. Looking for the second, not converted.
Nice play by Kiwi in the one-way. Buzz keeps it to him. Showed a little leg. Slow things down though again, FUT. Gonna go for an execute.
Mosh pit. Almost exactly following the paranoia, and Sax is in trouble here. Has to reposition. And he does. Zest and Sax holding the site. MaKo's there too! We've had them for what feels like an eternity.
What is that TP? Are you kidding me?
Just by himself.
What? What is going on right now?
He did find 2 big ones, and that felt like I'm going to make a play. He did, but can they convert around it? Those pistols really don't feel like much.
Off your feet!
They are investing so much.
And the ult coming out too. He might actually get tagged by that.
He's already gotten 1. MrFaliN from up top, and he's ripped right back down. And they still have 2 numbers here. That's well done by Kiwi. Get him to a 2v2. They don't have the spike though, it's out of reach. Can Kiwi creep his way forward? Trying to play around the crowd burst. Spike gathered, and it's just... You see the Jet try to take high ground. It's brought right back down. Once again by MaKo. Pressure train to the skies as RB pushes in, gets 2 from logs. Leaves Maj alone. 1v4 turns to a 1v3. Has the lockdown to play around. But way too many targets to deal with. This one at the hands of DRX. RB taking the space, and you can see the intent for DRX. You had RB on one side, you had Buzz on the other, and they both find kills. Fully splitting things up, but qRaxs nicely held. They're gonna try to get back in to get the spike of Buzz. What? How does he get away with that?
I love Buzz. That guy's crazy too. Okay.
It's crazy too, because they invested as much as they did. And it's not just gonna be equally exchanged.
I think they were having fun in that one. Off of what?
Stax holding things nicely. Looked like he had just sidestepped the AtaKaptan stun.
Yeah, he did. I was wondering where AtaKaptan's stun was off of, but he just randomly throws it and doesn't have the information about where stax is positioned, so he's in front of it.
qRaxs up in heaven, looking for a life to take with him. Instantly smoked off. The spam not finding it. Mosh has to push forward with this. Well done to handle Buzz. A qRaxs 1v3 would be something special here. 1v2 now. Tucking into smoke and then popping right back out, but the spike is becoming a factor. Time is not on his side, and neither is his health. Okay, Buzz down. That's a start.
Playing the post off of stax rolling thunder. MrFaliN has smoke here though, so I'm not fully sure if I completely agree with the idea right now.
Where's Zest? He has a shock too.
Especially how close they are.
Smoked off. MaKo playing up close in Cubby. RB with the nano. So it's now 3 pieces of utility to consider. The rolling thunder, the shock dart, and the nano. They're gonna get it the whole way. Oh, the nano, half! There's the rolling thunder, pushing him forward. The fight taken. So far, the fight won. qRaxs won. That would have Kiwi's through and short. And there's help with him. Dodge the paranoia. Well done.
It's a low buy here from DRX. Knives of Buzz, though, could put an end to this thing, and they might just do that.
Just now taking damage after getting 2 kills. Are the knives what decide the series? This broken buy is broken no longer. They've all upgraded weapons. At this point, FUT feeling like they're 6 feet under and just waiting for the final procession to close things up, and that's exactly what it's going to be. qRaxs pushing forward. The blade's not doing it, but